Second Peter chapter 3 verse 10. But the day of the Lord will come as a thief in the night, in the which the heavens shall pass away with a great noise, and the elements shall melt with fervent heat. The earth also and the works that are therein shall be burned up. Barakatah Yahweh, Barakatah Yahawashi, Bahasham, Rachakwadash. Double honor to the apostles and the elders of Great Millstone. Peace and blessing to the elect of Israel. Whose heavens shall pass away? Let's examine this in this video today. 2 Peter chapter 3 verse 10. But the day of the Lord, Yahawashi, will come as a thief in the night, in the which the heavens shall pass away with a great noise, and the elements shall melt with fervent heat. The earth also and the works that are therein shall be burned up. Now, let's find out whose heavens it is. Second Ezra chapter 6, getting to the point, and verse 7. Then answered I and said, what shall be the parting asunder of the times? Or when shall be the end of the first and the beginning of it that followeth? So he's asking about the transition period, the shift of power. Okay? The end of one kingdom and the beginning of another kingdom. The end of one heaven or heavens and the beginning of a new heaven or heavens. Then answered I and said, what shall be the parting asunder of the times? Or when shall be the end of the first and the beginning of it that followeth? And he said unto me, from Abraham unto Isaac, when Jacob and Esau were born of him, Jacob's hand held first the heel of Esau, for Esau is the end of the world, and Jacob is the beginning of it that followeth. Okay, and we know that Esau is the forefather of the so-called white race. Okay, these so-called white people that you see today, they descend from Esau. All right, that's their biblical forefather, and they are Edomites. Now you do have some of our people that have confusion of face, but I'm not talking about them. I'm talking about those that actually descend from Esau. Their lineage goes back to Esau. That's what I'm talking about. Okay? For Esau is the end of the world, and Jacob is the beginning of it that followeth. Let's get some more scriptures. Let's get some more, okay? Let's go to Isaiah. Isaiah chapter, let's see, chapter 14 and verse 12. How art thou fallen from heaven, O Lucifer, son of the morning? How art thou cut down to the ground, which didst weaken the nations? Now Lucifer means light bearer. That's the so-called white man. Okay, so he's going to fall from heaven. He's going to fall from his power, because his kingdom is going to pass away with a great noise, and it's going to melt with fervent heat. Thermonuclear missiles. Okay, so Satan is falling from his power. All right, now Lucifer does not mean Satan. Lucifer just means light bearer, but the so-called white man, he's also known as Satan in the Bible. Let's get a scripture on that. Luke chapter 10 and verse 18. And he said unto them, I beheld Satan as lightning fall from heaven. So Yahawashi, he's speaking in future tense. Okay, he was prophesying. He was saying in the future, the so-called white man, these Edomites, they're going to lose their power. They're going to go down. Okay, he beheld Satan as lightning fall from heaven. He saw Esau fall from his power. He saw Esau fall from his high estate. Okay? He saw Esau get brought low, in other words. Now let's prove that. Let's go back to Isaiah. Isaiah 14 and 13. This is speaking about Lucifer and Satan, the so-called white man. Okay? Who bears the light on the left-hand side. He bears the light in wickedness. For thou hast said in thine heart, I will ascend into heaven via his satellites and space stations. I will exalt my throne above the stars of the Most High, his satellites and his space stations. And he wants to create a space force. I will sit also upon the mount of the congregation, meaning he will be above the Israelites, because we are the congregation of the Most High. Okay? Esau is above us right now. I will sit also upon the mount of the congregation in the sides of the north, meaning in North America. So Esau bears rule in North America, and he reigns over the Israelites in North America, because America's Babylon the Great. And Esau controls this place, man. And he controls the whole world. I will ascend above the heights of the clouds. I will be like the Most High. Okay? Because, see, these devils are proud, man. They actually think that they're the Most High. Because what does the Most High do? The Most High sees everything. So Esau, via his satellites, he can see everything, man. And all information is stored via a cloud, you know, a technological database, all right, a computer-like database, storing information about people. He knows everything about you if you have a smartphone, okay? Yet thou shalt be brought down to hell, to the sides of the pit. Yet thou shalt be brought down to hell, to the sides of the pit. Meaning Esau, he's going to lose his power and he's going to go into slavery. Him being brought down to hell, hell just means the grave. Okay? He's going to be brought down to a lower state. All right? To the sides of the pit, meaning in the kingdom of heaven, we're actually going to have Esau living in pits. We're going to throw him in pits. See, they're not going to have the luxury of living in ghettos. Okay? You know? Section 8 housing. Things of that sort. Okay? And you're damn sure not going to be unemployed. Now, let me get another scripture. All right. It says in verse 16. They that see thee shall narrowly look upon thee and consider thee, saying, is this the man that made the earth to tremble, that did shake kingdoms? Proving that Lucifer is the actual man, or a nation of people rather. Okay? Lucifer on the left-hand side are the Edomites, beginning with the top elite banking families. So the point is, their heavens are going to pass away. Their kingdom is going to pass away because they're ruling this world. Esau's the end of the world. They're going to be ruling during the end of the world. Okay? And they're going to be the last kingdom of the heathen in power. And that's what we see today. Esau is the last of the heathen in power. Now let me go to Isaiah 30 and 25. And there shall be upon every high mountain and upon every high hill, meaning every high government and every lower government, rivers and streams of waters, which represents the truth, because this truth is living waters. In the day of the great slaughter, when the towers fall. Now, the day of the great slaughter, that's the day that America is destroyed, because a lot of people are going to be destroyed by that thermonuclear destruction. Okay? And the slain of the Lord shall be many in that day. It shall be from one end of the earth even unto the other end of the earth. Because not only America is going to get hit with missiles, but America will be completely destroyed by this third world war. So let me read this again. And there shall be upon every high mountain and upon every high hill rivers and streams of waters in the day of the great slaughter when the towers fall. So what this is saying is that when America is destroyed, this truth is going to be global for real, meaning it's going to be fully enforced. Okay? All right? It's going to be forced upon you. You're not going to have a choice. You're not going to have a choice. Okay? Everyone is going to know that this is the truth that we're talking about, because the prophecies are going to come to pass. So this truth is going to blow up. It's going to be everywhere. This truth is going to be everywhere because the Israelites, the saints of the Most High, shall take the kingdom. Jacob is the beginning of it that followeth. Okay? All right? So this truth is going to blow up in the day of the great slaughter when the towers fall. Now, when you look that word towers up in the Hebrew, it's Magadal. Magadal, which means tower, elevated stage, pulpit. Let me read the Strong's definition. Okay, it says a tower. It says, by analogy, a rostrum, figuratively. So it can represent a person. Now let me go down to the Gesenius Hebrew Chaldee lexicon. All right, Magadal. Now when you jump down here, it says metaphor used of powerful and strong men. Metaphor used of powerful and strong men. Okay? You know, so the towers or the heavens, your kingdom, but also you yourself, because the so-called white man, he's a proud and eminent man. You know? He's a proud man. Okay? And he has the power right now, so it's like he's in heaven. Okay? Sitting all high up, you know? Proud in the spirit, speaking loftily, thinking proudly against the Most High and the Lord's people. Okay? Against the Messiah. All right? That's how these devils are, man. Okay? So that's the point right there. So in the day of the great slaughter, when the towers fall, that means in the day when America is destroyed, the so-called white man is going to go down. He's going to lose his power. That's what that's saying. Okay? Also, something else. Me reading about how Jacob is the beginning of it that followeth, right? Let's go back to 2 Peter 3 and verse 11. Seeing then that all these things shall be dissolved, meaning America, okay, and other parts of the world, what manner of persons are ye to be in all holy conversation and godliness, looking for and hasting unto the coming of the day of the Most High, wherein the heavens being on fire shall be dissolved, Esau's kingdom, and the elements shall melt with fervent heat. Nevertheless, we, according to his promise, look for new heavens and a new earth wherein dwelleth righteousness. Jacob is the beginning of it that followeth. So this shows you that the entire planet Earth is not going to be destroyed. Okay? Only America is going to be destroyed. Okay? And also the land of Israel, but the land of Israel is going to be built back up. Okay? So it's going to be a new heavens, meaning a new rulership. Okay? Because the old heavens, that represents Esau. We represent the new heavens, the new rulership. Okay? And Lord will, this makes sense because we, according to his promise, are the Israelites, beginning with the elect. Beginning with the elect. That's why the Lord said this in Matthew chapter 25. Matthew chapter 25. And let's see here. Matthew chapter 25 and verse 31. When the Son of Man shall come in his glory, and all the holy angels with him, then shall he sit upon the throne of his glory. So Yahawashi is coming back with the holy angels in the chariots, so-called UFOs, to deliver Israel. And before him shall be gathered all nations, and he shall separate them one from another, as a shepherd divideth his sheep from the goats. And he shall set the sheep on his right hand, the Israelites, but the goats on the left, Esau and the other nations. Then shall the king say unto them on his right hand, Come, ye blessed of my father, inherit the kingdom prepared for you from the foundation of the world. So inherit the kingdom that's promised to you. This new Jerusalem, or this refreshed Jerusalem, because it's really the people, it's only for the nation of Israel. This kingdom that's going to be on the planet Earth is only for the nation of Israel. Okay? The Lord even said that the kingdom of heaven is within us. All right? So that's the point, man. He that is last shall be first. Matter of fact, let me get that, because this applies to you Edomites. Okay? Matthew 19:30. But many that are first shall be last. Who's first in this society? Esau. He's going to be last. Okay? And the last shall be first. Now, who's last in this society? Jacob, the Israelites. We're going to be first. Okay? So, in this scripture, you see, the first heaven and the first earth passing away. That first rulership, which is Esau. And then you see that new heavens and new earth, the new Jerusalem, the Israelites coming into power. So the point is, the heavens that shall pass away are the Edomites, their rulership, their kingdom. America, NATO, and the EU, this whole world system that Esau constructed in wickedness is going to pass away via thermonuclear missiles in World War III. So with that, Barakatah Yahweh, Barakatah Yahawashi, Barakatah Yahweh, Barakatah Yahawashi, Barakatah Yahweh, Barakatah Yahawashi, Bahasham, Rachakwadash. Double honor to the apostles and the elders, great millstone. Peace and blessings to the elect. Shalom.